Well, hello there and welcome back to my office if you're a regular viewer. If you're new, my name is Nick and I'm a reseller. I buy stuff and I sell it on the internet, hopefully for profit. That's my job, that's what I do. Here we are in my office. And for today's video, we're going to talk about a big haul of media that I picked up. It was actually quite a while ago now. I've only just got around to going through it all and sorting it. But I wanted to make this video. The pickup was really an experiment to see if it was worth buying a job lot of media. And when I say media, I mean CDs and DVDs. I bought a huge lot, but it was blind. I didn't know what I was going to get. I didn't know what was in it. And it was an experiment to see if it was worth spending the money, worth spending the time. Am I going to make much out of this? So I have been through it all now. But before we take a look and I share with you what I think I can get back on this stuff, we will scroll back to the day we went and picked it up. I'll show you the footage from that day and then we'll come back here and we'll go through it all and see what I've ended up with. I was browsing on eBay and stumbled across a big bundle of media, stuck a bid on, and I've happened to win it. And I'm at their collection point, so we're going to pop in a minute. You've got the QR code on your phone to collect, and we'll see what we've managed to win.
Hi.
Hello there, we've come to pick up a load of CDs and DVDs.
What's the name, surname?
Hills, Hills.
I'm just going to get it for you.
Okay, we have a QR code as well to do
That's
this.
fine, don't worry, I've got your details up. So
Okay.
I can do it all there for you.
Perfect.
You're welcome to borrow the trolley to bring it out, that's what I'm thinking.
That might be an idea, yeah.
Because the two bottom ones are quite heavy.
Yeah.
These ones are okay.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah?
do that then. We'll go down this way. Maybe we should have bought the big car. This one's falling apart. Okay, so in here, this is normally my photography bay, but this is all the better stuff that I think I can do something with. Over here, we have the DVDs that are, yeah, junk. The CDs up here that are real, yeah, junk. And the actual rubbish, as in magazine CDs, cases without CDs in, there was quite a lot of that. You know, newspaper freebies and that. So we've got the absolute rubbish that's not even worth giving to charity or taking to a boot sale or something in there. So let me quickly go through the initial numbers. So I spent £13.39. This was on eBay. It was an auction. That's what it sold for. But then we had to drive and pick it up, but that wasn't too far. So those were my costs, and what I got for my money was 475 items. It was a mixture of DVDs and CDs, and that makes my per item cost 2.8 pence. But that does include everything, including the stuff that's unfortunately going in the bin. So where do I start? Let me show you the decent stuff first, where I think I can make some okay money, and then we'll talk about the rest of it. Okay, so here we are. This is everything which is condition wise perfectly fine, and it's the better quality stuff that I think I can do something with, hopefully online. A lot of this is questionable really as to whether it would sell or whether it would be worth selling, but the decent stuff, well, let's start here. This is a pile of the better stuff. This one on top here is interesting. This is Okja or Okja, not really sure, and it's a DVD of a film. It was a Netflix thing, and this is actually a reviewer's copy that was sent out to people on the panel, the official selection panel for the Cannes Film Festival, for your consideration for best film. And on eBay, copies of this, well, I saw a Blu-ray version, another review copy if you like, that sold for £50, but that was a Blu-ray. I'm not sure if this is a Blu-ray or a DVD. It doesn't say on the actual disc, so that is a bit of a gem. And then we've got some stuff in here, some interesting items, some stuff that's a bit out of the ordinary and has a little bit of value. Sammy Davis Jr. I should easily get £6 on. That would be the day. This is musical. Goes for about 12. This is 10 of the best red line. So cars. Yeah, but worth about £6. A couple of Afterlife series, should get £12 the pair. So you can see this soon adds up. These, you may dismiss something like this because it's Westlife and it's concert tours and hits videos, but as a bundle that should be an easy £12. I may actually push a bit higher than that as a little bundle. And so you can see we're doing okay. I mean, I don't know what I'm likely to get back on that, but one has sold at 50, so yeah, interesting. There was an instant bundle of Boyzone CD singles, and again you might dismiss this, oh, it's a boy band, you won't make any money out of it, but as a bundle like this, it's an easy sale. There's a couple of duplicates in it, but that, I don't think I'll have any trouble getting about a tenner for that, so that's not bad. And then in here, I've sold this many times, this is Elvis Costello's double CD best of. You've got the Verve singles. You're not talking big money, you're talking £3 or £4, but they sell. This is really nice. I'm a huge Lana Del Rey fan, and I don't have this version with the extra tracks on down here, so I am keeping that. Lana Del Rey's Honeymoon 2-pack double best of. Oh, it's a little bit creased on the back there. Yeah, always sells quick. So these are all saleable items. There's a few Bon Jovi there that I'm going to bundle up probably. Now 30 Years triple CD. These are actually good. This is a compilation of 60s stuff. Yeah, they sell quite well. Daft Punk, Top of the Pops, New Romantics, Top of the Pops Disco. These are triple CD albums. This sort of stuff is really saleable. Very nice Birdie album there. One of my favourite albums of all time, Achtung Baby. So you get the idea. So that's kind of the cream of it, believe it or not, just there. And then there's the rest of it. So condition wise, this is all in really good condition and is saleable in that respect, but it's more bog standard stuff. I mean, there's a few decent bits up here, but they don't hold much value really. Foyle's War complete series there, Lion King 1 and 2, but this stuff these days doesn't hold much value. Even as a pair, you'd probably only get £3 or £4, maybe a fiver for that. Stuff like this, Deadwood, because it has to ship as a parcel, won't go as a large letter, you lose most of its value in the shipping. Sherlock Holmes, Angel, doesn't really have much value. It will be saleable, but you won't make much out of it. And it's the same for most of this. There's a couple of love-hate series there that I'll pair up. They'll go okay. But most of this is bog standard stuff that you'd be lucky to get $2.99 free shipping on. I may do some little bundles. And it's similar story here. There's some saleable stuff in here. Phil Collins best of, Sting and the Police best of REM. But you're still only talking $2.99 free shipping. Over here, these are all Rat Pack compilations. But even as a bundle that big, you're probably going to struggle to get £10 out of it. These may just be donated. This is the classical collection from the 90s. There's, I don't know how many there, 20 odd of those. Probably have no value, but we'll give it a go. And that, out of the whole lot, oh hang on, we haven't done these. These were the more expensive CDs. So Tommy Steele, Half a Sixpence, sells for about £10 fairly easily. This is really nice. This is ABBA Gold, but it's the complete collection. So ABBA Gold and ABBA More Gold in one box. And I think this was discontinued, and they sell really well. So I'm going to push for about 20 on that. And ABBA are all over the place at the moment because they've made their comeback. This isn't particularly valuable, but it's a point of interest. This is Blur's The Magic Whip, their last album they had. Had that on yesterday. It's a good listen. Probably worth only £4 or £5 though. So that's that lot. We'll talk about totals in a minute, but quickly I'll show you closer. So this is all the stuff from the DVDs that I will, well, all of this and all of this I will probably take to a car boot sale and just sell it off at like 20p an item or something and just get it gone. The condition, some of it has condition issues. It probably would all play fine, but I don't like selling discs that are scratched. I do have a disc repair machine, but it's just not worth doing for bog standard stuff. It's just not worth spending the time and effort repairing it. So all of this will go to a car boot sale, or we'll do a yard sale, or, and I've done this in the past, this sort of volume I'll just stick on Facebook and get 10 or 20 quid for it. So that's what's going to happen with all of these. And this is the stuff I was talking about, the rubbish. Empty cases, stuff from magazines and things, odd CDs that didn't have boxes. Some of the cases in here I may reuse, but you see, no CD. Yeah. So that is all unfortunately going in the bin. I will recycle the inlays and stuff. I tend to pull the paper out and put that in our paper recycling. So that's the box of rubbish. So that gives you an idea. As you can see, there was a lot of just bog standard media, which these days has so little value. The few bits that are much more saleable, it does add up quite quick. But let's dive into the numbers. We'll go through and break it down, and then we'll come up with a figure that I think I can get back on this. Oh, and also, I've already sold £20 worth of this as a private sale. It was some box sets and bits that I sold privately, so we've already got £20 in revenue back, so we're in profit on it already. But I'm not going to include that because I've not shown you it. So I will go through now the numbers that relate to everything you've just seen and share with you what I think I can reasonably get back from this. So let's dive into some numbers. So as a reminder, we spent £13.39 on a total of 475 items, which makes them 2.8 pence each. So I break down the crates. As you saw when we picked them up, there were 5 different crates. The first one had 67 DVDs in, 25 of which were what I'm calling here rubbish, And remember, some of this so-called rubbish I will still be able to sell. I will take these 2 crates to a boot sale and a bunch of them will sell. So we'll get something back on this. The other option is what I've done many times, and that is just to put all of this as it is, sold as seen on Facebook, and get £10-20 a lot. And it works. They will sell. But per item we will get very little back. But that's what the rubbish is. So 25 were rubbish, 42 to keep. Crate 2 was 140 CDs, 62 were rubbish, 78 to keep. Crate 3, 150 CDs, out of which 100 were rubbish. The problem with the CDs was condition. They were, a lot were really badly scratched. So that's why 100 were there. Out of the 150, 100 get it right, Nick, 100 were rubbish, 50 to keep. Crate 4, 65 DVDs, 18 rubbish, 47 to keep. Crate 5, 53 DVDs, 24 were rubbish, 29 to keep. So out of 185 DVDs, 67 rubbish, 118 to keep and try and resell. And 290 CDs in total, 162 were what I'm calling rubbish, 128 to keep. So the decent DVDs, which were this stack we went through, I'm not including this yet, but yeah, we're going to aim at the £50 for that. But just these for now total to £48. The saleable DVDs, which is all of this here, I've gone really conservatively 50 once I've sold that through. It will be considerably more, but there may be a bunch of stuff in there that's just not worth reselling. So I've gone conservative on that. £50. The decent CDs, which are the stuff we went through here, comes to 70, and the saleable CDs, which again is this stuff here, and I've gone really conservative again, so I've gone probably way lower, but I've gone £30 for those. The 2 trays of boot sale stuff, I've just put a tenner, but again, almost certainly I'll get considerably more than that for all of this, whether we do boot sale it or we just pop it on Facebook. I've just gone £10. So the total of all of that is 208, plus the Okjar, potentially 50 maybe, and I've sold £20 worth already, so you can add that on if you like, but we've got £208 worth there, plus this, plus the £20 worth I've already sold. So there you go, those numbers give you an idea, and if anything, I know I've just said it, but I've gone super conservative on the bulk. I sell a lot of this sort of stuff. A lot of it will be $2.99 free shipping, $3.99 free shipping, so it's not big money, but it adds up quick. But yeah, it was an interesting experiment. Would I do it again? Yes is the answer, but here's the thing, I enjoy dealing with media. My first business was a record store way back in the late 90s. We had a high street media store here in Hitchin for nearly 10 years. This stuff is in my blood, but a lot of it is not worth money. The so-called decent stuff is just this here. It's a tiny percentage out of 5 crates of media where we can make some half decent money. You know, these are the rarities, right? 1 or 2, and then this sort of thing, it's only £12 free shipping, so it's not big money. The big factor in here is time. Let's say we spent an hour going to get it. I've spent a couple of hours getting to this point, going through and checking discs, looking a few bits up. I mean, I haven't looked up everything in here. There could still be a handful of gems. I mean, these, for example, I know will have some value, but how much is a question. You know, I haven't been through everything with a fine tooth comb yet. But the point is time. And to get all of this listed is the big element of time in this equation. To make a couple of £100, as we saw on the numbers there, £208 before the Okyar DVD. So let's call it 250, right? How many hours am I going to have to put in to convert this lot to money? That's the big question. But I do love selling media, which is a huge consideration. When it comes to reselling, if you resell the stuff you're passionate about and you enjoy, that's half the battle. You know, you don't want it to be a chore. And I enjoy dealing with this stuff. So for me, yeah, this has been worth it. And I do have another 5 crate bundle, almost exactly the same, but it was, I think, better stuff. I've not gone through it yet, but I'll do another one of these videos and we'll work out if the second lot that I bought from exactly the same place was better or worse. We shall see. Anyway, I'm sure you'll have your own opinions on whether any of this was worth doing. Please pop them below. You don't have to agree with me. You know, give me your opinion. Was this a complete waste of time in your eyes? Is it too much time for too little return? I would be interested to hear, so pop your comments below. I will dig out another video from the archives, something to do with media, because they're always fun. So I'll pop that up here. Check that video out if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.